Earlier today in Melville, we received a call from the band The Headpins. The band's manager and drummer, Bernie Obin, told us that the Headpins would be playing a special tribute show in Regina at the Casino Regina.
Gotta keep the hands warm, man.
Due in part to its play on the Maple Leaf Mailbag, the single Turn It Loud went #1 on charts around the world. The Headpins formed after a chance meeting in a bowling alley in Port Alberni in British Columbia in the late 70s. Shortly after, guitarist Too Loud McLeod and bassist Ab Bryant met singer Darby Mills. At the time, Darby Mills was one of the West Coast's hottest stars. Her vocals have been compared to Robert Plant and Janis Joplin because she had bronchitis as a child and it left her vocal cords damaged. Darby told me that the Headpins' first album, Turn It Loud, went double platinum in Canada and went triple platinum in Germany and Japan.
We've been together since 1980, right? Next year is going to be our 30 years anniversary, so we're quite happy to make it to 30 years. Not too many band gets to, 30 years in the business in the same band, it's hard to do, right? People want to hear the old stuff. Even if you come up with a new album, you almost have to reinvent yourself. In the old days, we used to tour a lot. Now it's just, we all have kids and other jobs, and, so, when we go, it's like a pay holiday. We enjoy playing. And I always tell everybody, born a musician, always a musician.
The band never seemed to receive the recognition they deserved in Canada, but during the 80s, the band toured with rock legends such as Whitesnake, ZZ Top, Kiss, and Quiet Riot. In my opinion, they were a much better rock band.
The trips averaged 5 to 7 hours worth of driving every day. And when you were a kid and you could live on, McDonald's and French fries or chips or, a Coke and still get up and have the energy to do a show the next night and the next night and the next night, it was okay. But we're at the point now where it's like, I can't live like that anymore. I have to have real food and I have to have at least 5 hours sleep a night, which we haven't been getting. Anybody who's getting a little older has to understand that, it's not like it used to be. But we're still having a good time.
Critics called this sound extremely heavy. This was due to the fact that Brian, Too Loud McLeod, the guitarist of the band, grew up next to a garbage disposal site and needed to have his amps all the way up to hear them.
What's your name, by the way?
Anthony Della Croce.
How long have you been with the Headpins?
It's been over one Spock year. 7 years plus.
Right?
Yeah. Headpins is aggressive.
Yeah.
I play for a singer that I'm proud of. Hey, Darby. Playing with Darby and the boys, it's all pro, so it's awesome.
Tom had mentioned to me earlier today that the band had been fans of the Maple Leaf Mailbag since the early 1990s. We're in Regina because the Headpins wanted us to come down and document this historic event for the Maple Leaf Mailbag Rock and Road show. I spoke to Ian and he mentioned that the Maple Leaf Mailbag was the first radio show to play the Headpins. The song was called Don't It Make You Feel. Ian Jones, the host of the Maple Leaf Mailbag and former guitarist for the Gutter Boys, saw his musical career come to a crashing end when musical tastes shifted away from hair metal in the late 1980s. He's always saying to me his love for music has never changed. Once a musician, always a musician. But now that he's a failed rock star, it seems that he's living in a nostalgic world, coming to these events and trying to relive the glory days of his rocking youth. As musical styles change throughout the decades, certain bands have disappeared. Other bands have weathered the storms. One of these bands is the Headpins.